Is it a Lego?
Wrong, sir. Wrong. You lose. Good day, sir.
That's right. It's not Lego. It's LOZ. LOZ bricks. We don't care about your trademark. We will use your Thomas & Friends trademark wherever we can. Thank you for collecting LOZ bricks. So we have this LOZ Thomas and LOZ Percy. These are brick built. The pieces are very similar to Lego, but they are on a much smaller scale than actual Lego bricks. The track design is actually a direct copy of Lego from 50 Years on Track, which was an employee gift set that Lego made, but it is on the smaller scale. So we have, in this video, we're going to show you Thomas and Percy. Percy's my favorite character. It's really kind of sad, though, that despite everything, these are pretty neat, but unfortunately the build for Thomas is a bit disappointing. I like the build for Percy, and I'll tell you about that when we get to it. So first, let's show you Thomas. All right, we'll give you an overview of Thomas the Tank Engine. This was built by my son. They might be bricks. It has a little more pieces and is a little more involved than Percy, even though the finished product looks a little smaller. And mainly it's because getting this design here for for Thomas's striping there. The one that is a printed piece, which is pretty cool. That's actually a panel. This piece here, however, is a sticker. It's actually over kind of a wagon, half wagon wheel looking piece. And then all these other pieces, you can find direct counterparts pretty much in the Lego world, and maybe not in that particular color for some of them, like the blue train wheels and things like that. But it is something that if somebody wanted to build this from Lego bricks, they could get pretty close. It's just some of the colors, they might not be able to find those. Like for instance here, we got these lipstick. That's actually Friends lipstick that they use for the little whistles there. So it's some of the things too, though, are not very sturdy. The little running board here is just a bunch of jumper bricks, and they can fall off real easy. In fact, the whole cab is kind of flimsy, but once you get it built, it holds all right, and as long as you're not playing with it and push it around, it's going to be all right. The big disappointment with Thomas is that he see, there goes a piece falling off. He's 3 wide. You have to kind of spread the wheels out because the track here is 4 wide. When I say 3 wide, it's 3 bricks across to where its wheels go. So when you actually put them on, even though I've got the wheels spread, he still does not fit very well on the track. He's just a little bit too small. So that is a disappointment. And now I got to figure out, oh, this went to the entrance to the cabin. So this is the other thing, or not the other thing I mentioned. This just kind of some of the things here are just not well put together. They're not things that Lego would do in some of their builds. They might call them illegal builds. And some of the things don't have the clutch power. Now, They Might Be Bricks seemed to think that it had better clutch power than he was expecting, but I still don't think it's as good as Lego. Now, the boiler, and the same is going as we get to Percy. The boiler is just kind of sitting there. It is connected on this end, but this is one long, pretty much connection there for the most part. But it still holds together well. So what do you think of Thomas there? Do you like the details that they picked? I think one of the biggest glaring things that is missing is there's no connecting rod here on the wheels. So that is a disappointment. And they could have found something that you could have put across there, even if it didn't really move, just for looks. But maybe it's because of the wheels not having the hole in them. I don't know, but I still think it could have used a connecting rod. And then also they don't have real couplers. They don't use like Lego couplers or magnets. So these are more just going to be display pieces. Now let's look at Percy. All right, first up, we'll notice that Percy is wider than Thomas. Percy has 8 studs across, whereas Thomas is 7. So if these were built, oh man, Thomas is already falling apart there. If these were built to Lego scale, or on actual Lego track with Lego bricks similar to this, Thomas would actually be a little bigger than a Lego train. Percy would look more realistic, but he would be bigger than a regular Lego train. So let's get Thomas out of the way. Go away, Thomas. All right, so here's Percy. Again, he is 8 wide. This part here, very flimsy. The face can fall off real easy. It's overall the build, but I do like that they got the wheels at least the right width for the track. Again, no connecting rods. Thomas did not have the connecting rods, and I didn't show it on Thomas, but inside there's little controls in there. There's levers and steering wheel, so that's pretty neat. Thomas has a panel inside. You can't really see it, but it's a direct copy of a Lego pad. Oh, his wheel just fell off. Oh man, these things are just, they just fall apart. All right, so don't touch them once you build them. All right, Percy did not have any stickers, so that's pretty cool. Numbered piece is a printed piece. This is pretty neat to me. I'm an older Lego fan, so I collected, and I still collect Lego, and these shutters are kind of a throwback style to the shutters. I don't even think Lego made this color in shutter, but this is more of a 1970s style shutter for the entrance there to the cab. So pretty neat. And then they use these little rock pieces for the buffers. This whole piece is flimsy. I like the face. What do you think of the face there? And again, the boiler's just kind of sitting there. It can fall off real easy. But that is Percy. I think it's a pretty neat looking model. Using all these round pieces though, you get all these little holes for the build. But overall, I still think it's pretty neat. What do you think? Alright, so I haven't shown this compared to anything else other than my hand. And these are, as I said at the beginning, not Lego scale. They are actually smaller. This is the brick separator that comes with the LOZ bricks. Now, this is a Lego brick separator. So you can see it's about 50% of the volume of it, I think. Yeah, it's about 75% of the length, so I don't know how that translates into volume. So it's definitely smaller. And so here is a Lego piece of track. Alright, this is if Lego track was about 4 wide, so Percy won't fit on that. So he's a little bit too big for narrow gauge, but too small for Lego gauge. So it is a little bit smaller a scale, but all the pieces, the bricks, are pretty much cloned after Lego molds, just on this smaller scale, like the I showed with the brick separator. So you cannot take these and connect them to Lego bricks, and they do not connect to nano blocks. So some of these may look like they are maybe listed like nano, but they are not the same type of brick as nano blocks. So they are not compatible with any other brick building system that I have seen. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, whether or not you liked Thomas or Percy and LOZ bricks. Tell me what you think of LOZ bricks. Tell me what you think of these builds in the comments below. And please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. We do all kinds of Thomas and Friends related train videos. The channel is Trains Are Fun. We love trains and we like to have fun. So please subscribe. More coming. We got to build James and Emily. So we'll see those in upcoming videos. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Trains Are Fun.
Well, it stinks.